folks. Wait, should be here. Take video. There I am. As you can tell by my dress and attire, don't worry, ladies. I'll be taking it all off for you later. I'm here at Slammiversary time. Not ending stream yet. So you get to see. I think we're just waiting for Slammiversary to happen. So we have some bonus stuff. Pro Wrestling Wave happening. Still 10 minutes left, so I have to make wrestling card. I think I'm just gonna, oh wow, I have like done here. Let's see here. I need to go. Hana cuisine. So if you're a woman yelling in the background, trust me, folks, everything's fine. You have some ladies professional wrestling going on in Japan still. Make it work. Yep, that's good. Delete. Delete. What else do I have to add to this? I'm actually kind of shocked that you have 9 more minutes, and I have to start cooking. I can only start cooking during the show. Slam for sorry. I probably spelled that wrong anyway. Te me gusta Blanco tequila. I've had El Bandito's theme stuck in my head all day long for some reason. Here, so let's go to the match card. Alicia Edwards. Kimberly somewhere. Oh yeah, I have Kimberly. Oh, I don't need it. Oh, in the best picture. Oh my god, look at that ass on her. Te me gusta fuzzy cheese pot. You get moved up there. Damn, there's a lot of women in this. I get this one loaded up too. That's probably when I'll make my dinner. Yeah, some of these are just gonna be old images. I'm not feeling like rarely do I get hyper creative about stuff. Eventually I'll show a pic or two of wrestling. Let's see here. Me gusta fuzzy chispa. Me gusta all at 2. I think that's actually all of them. Oh no, Nivea. Yeah, how many women are in this thing? Yeah, this does go on forever. Oh, that's man, Madison Rain's in this? What the hell? Hala cuisine. Te me gusta fuzzy chispa. Butthole. That's okay, because trust me, I use even more archaic stuff. Whoa! I gotta turn this volume up here, folks. This is just too funny. I don't even know what they're saying. I see how horribly I spelled this. Wow. There you go. Now I have dual screens going, so I'm kind of happy about that. Wait, why did they choose like every random? That's actually when Jessica Heaven looked cute. That's a good picture. Such a respectful Japanese crowd. Yeah. Oops, I spelled her name wrong. That's okay. Well, my computer is actually pretty decent at stuff. Oh, flying on my Histra. That was actually pretty cool. Me gusta it's a fuzzy kitty. Me gusta blonde senora. Oh, me gusta for sure some blanco tequila. All the way to the store. Oh, she gets to speak over her fallen opponent. You were good, but not that good. Get up. So disrespectful. Hey, Mac. Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. There we go. Things are churning. So I got actually most of this card done. Oh, wow. Yes. Yes. We got mentioned. Yes. 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 Not happening. I watch you free anyway. Why should I pay? Oh, that theme, folks. It's almost time. Ace Austin. Me gusta fuzzy kitty. Me gusta cute and warm. Let's see here. Ace Austin when he was a baby face. Wow, that's a long time ago. Might have to do that too. FBI warning. We're all criminals. Oh, I'm going straight to jail. Go right to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. That's why I want to get to my other website. No, not this one. It's Austin. Did I put him on the card already? Let's see here. Yep. Eddie Edwards, man. 802 on the East Coast, you moron. Yes! The Good Brothers. Whoops. Don't be scared, little girl. There we go. EC3. Midnight. No, I'm having bacon stuffed bacon cheeseburgers. Rascals are dummies. Oh, please. Bullet Club. Wait a second. Who is this? Oh, boom! Boom! Motor City. That's terrible. Boom! What else did I need? Moose. Dude, you know, freaking Carl Anderson has to get involved. Moose. Actually, this picture I like better. No. Yes, I love it when wrestling shows have technical issues. Harkens back to the days of Triple Mania, folks. Poll time. Let's see us. Well, I answered the poll. Slammiversary is the only show out there now. Carl Anderson. Aces and Eights are showing up tonight. Let's see, I need the. No, he's not. Bring back the X Division. Leapfrog. Whoa, little flippy stuff. Oh, Huracarana, kill you. Don't worry, folks. Eventually, I'm going to show more wrestling. I just have to get this started. I was working today, and honestly, I felt so shitty last night. I'm just like, you know what? I'll just do it today. The Motor City Machine Guns are back, baby! And let's see here. Impact Tag Butts. Well, Hef's won. Wow. And this is the last thing I have to put in. Then we're going to get to some action here, folks. Do apologize for that, but you know what? I have to do what makes me money. If you don't know my system, I rate things: toast, soup, ham sandwich, cheeseburger. Generally, anything in this area I can pull off. Cheeseburger is actually pretty good. Right now, this match is actually pretty fun. This is a cheeseburger match. Then again, you get to the better stuff, surf and turf. And then, of course, you have the filet mignon. So I think for the most. Did they mention Thunder Rosa? Thunder Rosa is muy bonito. Yeah, it's not. This card is not in any particular order, so don't worry about that. So I think I'm done. Trey, that was just freaking a lot. It's Slux, by the way. Oh, wait, that means I can't show your name. Slux, just for you. There we go, Slux. So we saw, again, every so often I can show like 10-second clips, although down there be the whole thing. But no, holy hell, the Motor C machine guns. Actually, I have it set up on my other computer too. So this is actually pretty cool. So I have dual computers going. I am awesome. So this means, oh, this is gonna be great. I hope I can do. I hope for the life of me I can do this tomorrow. That would be so cool. But I don't need to sign into that one. I don't really need to sign in there. Hello, person. Third person who comes in. Every time a person shows up, another 10 seconds. Wait, I hear music. So that was good. It's good to see. I know. I should like it this way. Now I have to kind of strip. I have to get out of my work clothes. So, ladies, this one goes out for you. If and so bum slicks, you better tell your woman to close her eyes, or you might be shocked. You might close your eyes too in pure embarrassment too. Let's sear it up. One shoe. Oh, fourth person, you know that means another 10 seconds. The hen blaze, that was you. There we go. Oh, oh, they left. They didn't like my little shoe toss and strip tease. The showing of professional wrestling. You know what this is? It's an art. Although I did forget to put that in the title, though. I'm normally pretty better. Oh, the third person's back. 10 more seconds. Ladies, it's coming off. Shoes come off. He left. Bye, whoever. At midnight, I was asleep at midnight. Uh, Actually, I have to go to the bathroom too, so that's a good sign. Let's go. Oh, I started to take the shirt off, and everyone left. It's terrible. Ooh. That goes out to all the ladies, folks. Que me gusta flor y chispa. Que me gusta flor y chispa. Swan song off the ropes, and now it makes a tag. That is legal. Let's see here. What's going on? 5 people. Oh, let's see here. There's 6 people. Wow. Tranquilo. It's good. So if I keep on doing this, so we are here in the pre-show. Good stuff. So, I only have one more 10-second spot to show. So let's get to this. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Wait, where'd it go? Not banned yet. Oh, the breakup. The unique breakup. Drove him out of him. Oh, kick to the head. Nothing more. Oh, this is good stuff, folks. Oh, 6th person. Welcome. I do appreciate that. One person likes and one person came on. You know what that means, folks? Another 10 seconds. The Motor City Machine Gun, 2 thumbs up. I have to write names down. Well, I'm trying. I can only show like 10 seconds at a time. I have been warned a couple times about just blatant stuff. Let's see here. Again, well, the thing is, I can't show the whole thing. 7 people, 2 likes. Eight. You guys just like I do have to take these breaks every so often. So but again, a few people will now have 7, so at least I can go back. So again, I can show so much at a time. I can't show the whole thing with Impact. I haven't. I actually have shown the whole thing of their TV show, and they've said, "Get out of here." Generally, if I show too much, they finger wag me. So I'm used to finger wagging. I think I can get away with 10 seconds every so often. 9 people. The biggest problem with this is that I am going to start cooking. So trust me, I'm going to show as much as I think I can get away with. That's the way Hobo Tom rolls. And let's see here. I have to make the Hobo list. And what that means, Hobo list, if you go up there, talk to Alex Dacey, also known as Bumslicks. Bumslicks would chat with me enough. He eventually becomes a character in the Daytona Beach Bumfight League. But right now, Sour Nubilo, you're getting a shout out on Monday. Yeah. Tommy Dreamer. It's okay. You could take breaks. I just want to see the surprises. Trust me, I will show you the surprises as soon as I can. The only thing is that I'm cooking right now, so it's going to be kind of weird. I just got home from work. The match card over here. My rating system is up and running. Do have to put this down. So Motor City. That was a good match. Trust me. If there's a surprise, I will show it. Mainly the surprise is how to see Diana Perazzo show everyone Diana Perazzo. So that was fun. Now let's get this. That's gonna be such a thing to snooze through. 4 people. I know it's gonna fluctuate. So again, let me write your name down. So Monday you get your shout out because I always like to do that because I'm not monetized yet. Although if you guys, there's enough of you viewers and enough of you people subscribe, I will be able to get monetized and I'll actually make a tier list, I guess, because I don't feel like dealing with all the issues of Patreon, and I think they're just like at a weird break. Little break there. I will try to show as much of the introductions as I can. Right now, they're not doing anything, so there's no need for me to show stuff. Although it's always going to be down there, kind of on the micro screen. Then Ty Val always good to watch. Let's see. Again, so your name, you can tell because it's right there. The Hobo list, Rosemary. Cool. Moose! 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 Wow, I actually got this card right. So it's right there. Moose. I'm right back. I'm trying to cook, so I'm going to be back and forth for a little bit. The heck happened here? Wow, they have these entrances going forever. Moose, moose, moose. Oh, remember, we also get to see if what kind of tier I'm on. So I have to figure out how good I am at this stuff. Or at least figure out how good El Vagabundo is. Why did I close? Oh, I remember why I closed that. Moose sucks eggs? Whoa, let's check out this t-shirt for a couple seconds. Moose. 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 Whoa, they gave him the ultimate entrance. Oh, let's check out some pieces of this, folks. Moose. Moose. Whoa. Matt Ryan. 10 people. Uh-oh. Moose. Moose. 9 people for that 9th person. Well, this is cool. I'm so smart. I got it set up over there. Has some issues. That's okay. I am live here. I see my timer going. You're all good, folks. And the match is old school. Moose. Oh, Tommy Dreamer's down. He's getting beat up. So here, let's show some action. I'm sorry I had to step away to cook a little bit. Oh, the garbage can. Oh, whoa, look at that garbage can shot by Moose. Again, I'm cooking, so I do have to take some time out. I have to get dinner because I literally got home from work. I did my little strip for the ladies out there, show some wrestling. Good, he should. Moose. So it is for the world's title. Indeed. And don't worry about the. Oh, Dreamer caught him in a cutter on top of the garbage can. One, two. Oh, Moose kicks out though. Let's see here. What's Tommy Dreamer gonna get? Oh, did Tommy Dreamer get like potato? Because he was rubbing his face really gingerly. Yeah, let me get back to dinner. I'm gonna pour my beverage. I'll be back very shortly, folks. Hmm? Wait, what happened here? Oh, the thumbtacks came out. Oh no, the pile driver. Oh, that's actually fuck around. Oh, the low blow. Tommy, how bad did I get my arm? Oh, it's not that bad. Stunks. That hot grease is a bitch. He's gonna pile drive him on the thumbtacks. That means it's time to celebrate, folks. Oh, let's see this. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's some good stuff. He's coming. Dude, I would fight too. Again, it's time for me to party a little bit. So I'll be back. Yes. Oh, what happened? Moose! 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 Let's see what happened here. Got that one right. What's happening? Sour Nubial! Who's this? No. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Carl Anderson. You're not. The hell is wrong with Johnny Swinger? Johnny Swinger's gonna die. Yep, Moose won. Got a. Got a. You're going on the Hobo list too. No, it's Johnny Swinger. Got a Moss. Check that off. No, that's the wrong one. Got one right. They're just gonna go through entrances, whatever. You can watch it down there. I have to cook dinner, folks, so I shall be back and forth. Ray! Oh, Huracarana kill you, no cinco soles here. So my laptop's let's see here. 0. That's not Taya Valkyrie. Johnny Bravo has been eliminated. The time is eliminated. Oh my goodness, folks. Drink. My Princess Kimberly. Oh, 6 people. Have a good drink. Trust me, I shall. It's a root beer and some cognac. I know people say I'm ruining the cognac. I have to go check out my burgers, though, because I'm having bacon and cheese stuffed bacon cheeseburgers with cheese fries, root beer. The only way to ever properly watch pro wrestling. And at least this way, I can drink as much as I want. I'm not paying nine bucks for a beer either. It's good. I don't know how much this would cost me. A lot more than $9. I know that much. Oh, Kiera Hogan. So much ass in that ring. I'll be back. It's time to go get my burgers done. But no, for the most part, I know you guys really don't want to just watch me eat. But again, nice little burger feast going here. I'm very happy. Havoc! Cry havoc and set loose the hounds of war. Let's show some wrestling, I think. Susie says, oh my god, look at that ass on Susie. Oh, she gets kicked in the head for her efforts. Oh, damn. The real Taya Valkyrie, I hope. Whoa! Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Taya Valkyrie. We hope that you've enjoyed the show. Who said Twerk City? That's funny. American culture is a disgrace. Look at let's go take a look. Oh, 7 people is here. Katie Forbes. Oh my god, look at that ass on her. I did not add her in. Let's see here. I'm sorry, folks. Let me get this correct. Edwards. No, I don't want the link address. Whoa, look at that. Yeah, I know. I'm just, that ain't just 6. No, I just realized that. That's Katie Forbes got in there too. Wait a second. That's a lot more than 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess there's 8 now. That's good. This is a proper battle royal. Let's see here. Let me close this. I'm gonna go to YouTube. This is actually pretty good. This is almost WWE. Well, I hate to say WWE ish, but yeah, I'll say it. It's WWE ish in the fact that they have all these women going at each other, which is really good. Slash ALT. Oh, we must see Rosemary show up. Rosemary's not looking that good nowadays. Well, I don't know what you people think. Oh, look at this delicious French fries. Bacon stuff, bacon and cheese stuff. Whoa, shit, that's hot. Bacon stuff, bacon cheeseburgers. She looks, no, she doesn't even look like the Joker for some reason. She looks like Swamp Thing. Guess me. Uh, I actually can't got it. I can actually see where you say who else is. Oh, that's, I don't know, but I love it. Johnny Bravo's the man, baby. Johnny Bravo eliminated Havoc. Our new wheel. Let's show you what you missed. It's everyone in the ring right now. So again, good 10 seconds here. Nope. That's like Santino Morelli. Wow, you remember Santino Morelli, but yes. Santina Morelli's Sant Santina Morelli. That's right. I think this has been pretty fun. Oh, Princess Kimberly goes over the top, brings Nevaeh with her. Oh, a punch. They trade punches on the apron. Alicia Edwards is on the outside now. She punches Kiera Hogan. Uh-oh. Who? Oh, Nevaeh and Alicia Edwards are out of here. Now it's on to four or five women. I forget how many. Cheers, folks. So good. Let's go. Oh, oh, I just left one left. I highly Ray winning this. Won't be Taya. Well, Sour Nubial, you could be in there too, as far as we know. That was funny though. Kimberly's been eliminated. 3. Kylie Ray, Madison Rain. No, no, Kylie Ray, Taya, and Rosemary. Oh wow! Could Al Vagamundo's pick actually be right? Check out these picks, and then I guess there's some action. But Kylie Ray's getting double team. This is going to be being Taya. I don't know. They might find a way to do like the double screw job here this year. Rosemary! Oh! I haven't cheese fries in so long. Oh, which one don't you like? I wouldn't mind. I have Kylie. I'm behind Kylie Ray in this one. Tyler might be gone soon. You never know. Oh, you can win by pinfall. I didn't know you could win by pinfall. I thought you had to toss him over the top rope. That's weird. Unless it has to be pinned. NVM. Hey, Kylie Ray. Dude, that's. Wait a second. Might I go like 100%? Might I know what's in the head? Impact's creative. Jordan Grace retains that belt. No, it was a pinfall. What happened is that I guess the last 2 women they could win by pinfall. So Kylie Ray pinned Taya Valkyrie. I wonder if that means if Ty is going to be out of here soon. That was weird. Everyone else like got eliminated over the top rope. Wait, he's Slater. Maybe. It's not just me. Their audio's terrible. He's just talking about being into the main event. Wait, that's a Rajit Raju music. I'll show you. Just let me update this. Nimrod. He called him a Nimrod. Newsflash, Nimrod. Rajit Raju just said, no, no, no. No, he's been in a couple tag team title pictures. Oh, whoa. Honestly, golly, Impact's been pretty good. Not so much this week, but last week, Impact was probably the best wrestling show on. Raw was good. Impact was actually good. AEW, it's AEW. SmackDown sucked. I mean, Impact. Oh, wait a second. Zigzag. Honestly, golly, Impact's been pretty good. My number one thing that I can say about Impact Women's division is really good. Besides NXT, Impact really has the best women's division. Their singles is really good. Their tag team, not so much. AEW does have the best tag teams. WWE is just so deep, you can't. Ooh, main event time. Needs to start chilling out. But honestly, if I could tell anyone to watch anything, I would say watch Impact now. There's I just can't like AEW. AEW is heading a little bit towards the cartoonish almost matches. There is no way Cody Rhodes should ever have a 20-minute match about with Sonny Kiss. That should be a squash. They've had some matches that don't seem to make much sense. So, I mean, when you have Cody Rhodes having a competitive match against some of the people, it's terrible. He should be squashing Sonny Kiss. Unless he sets up for a change. AEW's tag team, their tag team division is amazing, though. My thing is that they do way too many flips, way too many false finishes. I mean, that's my one complaint is that everyone kicks out of a Canadian destroyer. No one should ever kick out of a Canadian destroyer. No one should really kick out of a finisher unless it's a big money title match. They kick out of everything left and right. It's like, oh, another kick out. The other thing is that you just sit back and say, oh, this is a 20-minute match. Not all matches have to be 20 minutes. I'm sorry. Well, that's one piece about it. It's going through replays and recaps, so there's no need to show anything. Thank you, though, for watching. I want to go get one thing. I'll be right back. Brother. Watching Impact. I liked AEW to begin with. It started off as something new. Don't worry, I'll get back to the wrestling. So I just wanted to point out we're here. Not coronavirus, it's cheeseburger on the wrong pipe. But what happened, I think especially the past couple of shows, they've just become another WWE. It's unfortunately AEW is becoming just another wrestling show. Don't worry, you 9 people. Once the action starts, I'd rather save the action. I'd rather save me possibly getting kicked off YouTube so you guys can watch action versus just entrances. So don't worry. You didn't have to leave so soon, but that's okay. Again, AEW, their tag team matches are awesome. I cannot say anything greater than their tag team matches are awesome. Their single matches, their women's. I'm not even. Don't get me going about their women's division. It is. SmackDown has a great tag team. Has a good. They have a very solid tag team division with people in and out. Raw might be a little bit better only because it's bigger. AEW is the best. Their price they're second best. AEW is still number one though. Oh, they just start with fists. Tico, hello. Thank you very much for watching. You're going on the Hobo list for your thank you. Again, just for that, Tico, here's 10 seconds while I write your name down. He actually is. He's really good. Golly, not, I think that. A lot of people think that. NXT is definitely up there, though. They have everyone, though. I need a break. Yeah, this has been a fun match. Not necessarily. Oh! I was a second too late. I'm sorry about that. I'm doing good, though. I'm still going. Have bacon cheeseburgers going on. Need more. Oh, that would be good. Willie Mack versus Keith Lee. Oh, that's one of those dream matches you know you're never going to see. AJ Styles is awesome. Someone shout out, that's a big boy. Wow. That's a big boy doing that stuff. Keith Lee versus Willie Mack would be amazing to watch that. Train for Keith. Train for him. Tico, Heath Lee showed up on Impact, beat up Rohit Raju. Or Heath Slater, I'm sorry, not Heath Lee. I wish. Heath Slater showed up. Heath Slater could be used as no machine gun yet. Well, yeah, the Motor City Machine Gun showed up too. But the shock was Heath Slater. Dude, Heath Slater. I'll tell you what, if the Motor City Machine Guns stay around, don't snooze on Impact's tag team division either. They're no slouch. I mean, they could have a really good match. You have the Deaners. Heath Slater, he might. Oh no! Oh, he definitely will. I don't know if he'll be heel. Heath Slater might be that weird tweener with heelish tendencies. He might, depending who wins the main belt, Heath Slater might really go after that, which would be good to see. It would be, or he aligns with the EC3 and Heath Slater. EC3, Heath Slater, and Eric Young for a new 3-man band. But I'm overthinking that though. You know what? That's enough of me talking. Let's get back to some wrestling. Hey, people! You know what that means? Once they start doing something again. No, Heath Slater, EC3, and Eric Young. New outsiders. Who knows? They might. Oh, they might just to get even with. And I'm sorry for speaking with my mouth full. You say EC3, Eric Young. That's all you need. So New Deal, they could just if they just beat up Johnny Swinger for taking Carl Anderson's car at the rental, I'd be happy with it. Not all people. Golly, when my girlfriend and I would watch pro wrestling, she would still, oh, 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 oh. She would still actually react pretty like as if it was real. She's like, doesn't that hurt? I've been in a ring once, only once, and oh, 8 people, 10 seconds. Oh, a heel Keith Lee. I don't think you could, but I'll get to it. I don't think they could do much. People like Keith Lee way too much for that to happen. If they did have a heel Keith Lee, trying to think what they could. NXT is not necessarily face heavy though. You need a face champion, so this way you can have the heels chase him, and you have so many heels. Like you would have Gargano, Ciampa, Killer Cross. He could still have face versus face matches. If Keith Lee goes heel, you lose, I think, a certain dimension with him. 9 people. Whoa! That's what. Champion! Whoa! That was actually really fun. Nothing bad about that. Was good. This is where Aces and H shows up. Let's see here. Rhino! Rhino and Heath. Okay. They're a little too happy, but that's okay. You will. Oh! No! No, he's later. Been kicked out. But no, Heath Slater's out of here. Boom! But Heath Slater has kids. Rusev's not showing up. He has coronavirus. Whatever. They're just doing a promo now. While they're doing a promo, I'm going to step away. Refill time, folks. He could just try to get back, just in the wrong way. Got it. That's so true. No, no, Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder is more friendly with Cody Rhodes. Zack Ryder, I think, is more likely to be in AEW than Impact. I think. Just my opinion, but that's what I think, though. That's not a bad idea, though, guy. We are here. Anonymous, Ohio. I wonder if Anonymous, Ohio is it's like near the middle of nowhere, Florida. So good. Impact's going to be up there. Not so much this pay per view because I think this WWE pay per view is going to suck. But depending on what they do for their August pay per view, because they're not having SummerSlam, if they have a woman's evolution again, Cena wants to wrestle Velveteen Dream. Thumbs up. No, thumbs down. I don't know why. I don't think, like, listen, Velveteen Dream, he has done some bad things. North has generic. I do like the North's generic club rave music. Huh. Ding, ding, ding. Right. I want to see him fight. Might not be good. I don't know if they will be. At the end, if this is a major pay per view, so I do want to see there be a finish. If at the end they show up, let's get to some wrestling though. Kenny Collins in the ring now. This is the thing. You can't get cheese fries like this at a venue stadium. Probably not healthy for me, but that's okay. Too much money. They won't. May if they did, Xavier Woods would have to come back. They're not breaking up New Day's too much of this for them as a tag team. To their detriment because Big E's good. He's been a single tag team champion. Kofi's been WWE champion. Xavier Woods is the X Factor though. But again, it's too much money as a team. And I don't think WWE Creative is good enough to break them up properly. Tag team wrestling. Talking about tag team wrestling, catch some action. My friend just texted me, "Why watch the pay per view when next week you'll see the matches anyway?" That's the difference in WWE versus Impact. You're not really going to see these matches on Impact TV. They might tease up to it, but they're not going to show you the money matches on TV. They want to save the money matches for pay per views. They're smart like that. Oh my God, is Jim Cornette right? I better just shut up, eat my cheeseburger, and show more wrestling. Eight people, 10 more seconds. Oh. Oh. They don't. That's right. That's the right thing. They have to do good promoting to that match, so people buy the pay per view. That's why the shows flop. The other thing is they don't know how to sell the matches. If you're gonna have a breakup of New Day, it's just gonna be, oh, we're gonna break them up. No, there has to be a gradual buildup to that breakup, or people will be like, "Meh, it's just they don't know what they're doing." Remember, in WWE, part of it has to be because there's so many shows. Part of it, eh. But remember, in WWE, I think the Hogan and Macho Man feud lasted like a year and a half. That was good. Well, Tico, you obviously haven't heard my jokes about Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has some interesting stuff. Seth Rollins has been the butt of my jokes and jokes I've seen for a while. But for Seth Rollins to break up the Shield, that was mainly because Moxley's was Dean Ambrose's John Moxley's contract was going to run out, and he's like, I don't want to be here anymore. So you have to have someone be the heel and break stuff up. So was it right? Yeah. Brainbuster! Cheeseburger bite. If Dean broke up the Shield, that would have been better. Seth Rollins, eh. Made sense at the time, but they buried him. You had so many potential stars in the Nexus. John Cena said, "Bah, that's the end of that. And that was the end of that. John Cena beats five people? No one should beat five people. They should have jumped John Cena. If two or three of them lost, I'd be okay with that. But they should have whooped John Cena, though. Again, I digress. Just take a look at how popular like Bad News Barrett became in other promotions, how popular Bray Wyatt is now. All the people that left the Nexus either went nowhere, which means they weren't meant for wrestling or the WWE. I won't say wrestling because they might be doing it on the independents, but they weren't made for WWE, or they could have been so much better. And those that didn't do good in the WWE after the Nexus breakup, Dwayne, no, no, no. I'm gonna F you up. Whoa, you did. Again, you have five. There were like seven guys. My memory's a little fuzzy. Like seven guys lost to one person. It never happened. And I think they learned mainly because even in gauntlet matches, one guy gets really far. If he started off at the beginning or towards the beginning, he gets far, but then eventually he fizzles out. That's the way the human body works. You can't do so much. I saw 8 people show up. 10 seconds, folks. And it is better than Nexus. And they fired Daniel Bryan for a couple months too. But no, don't miss Alberto. He did nothing. Next question is no, I don't miss Paige either. They're teetering on PG right now. Every so often they will drop F bombs. You will hear those on USA. I don't think they're PG anymore. They don't. They every so often they do drop an F bomb, which is not PG. Get them elevated to PG-13. They can do a little bit more at PG-13. They're not going back to like. Oh God, I hope not. They're not going back to the pure attitude, ruthless aggression era of Braun Panties matches. It should never happen. The curse, which is okay. Every so often they do, yeah. On the head dropped an F bomb. People are bleeding. I think that's more PG. To me, that's more PG-13. When people intentionally bleed, which means they do the blade job. They drop the F bomb every so often. On Raw, Edge has not been the only one to say F this. There was the whole episode with Natalia versus someone, and Natalia said, "Hey, you want to shoot?" That would not have been in PG. Let's see what's happening in the match, though. Oh, oh, oh! There we go. Sami Zayn is going to stay in WWE because of the money. Too much money to give up. I hate to be dismal. I prefer to be capitalistic about it. I don't like to be cynical about it. There's too much money for Sami Zayn to leave WWE. Remember, Sami Zayn's been wrestling for a while. His body's been beat up. He did a lot in Chikara, did a lot in. I'll get to the comment very shortly. I'll just finish up. He's getting older. He's not young anymore. Just going to AEW is not really going to be a thing unless it's El Generico, but I don't know how much that would. He'd have to go back to being El Generico, but the one thing I'll say, Father Time's undefeated. Sami Zayn's getting older. He's a little past his prime. He's in his prime, like his prime was here. He's like right here. He's just that pass. So he's going to stay in WWE. Money's too good. Swearing, you know what? If it's in the match, 8 people. I'll get to that question in a moment. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I just want to show that one part. Not right. Ring. Right after this run in, which there should be, I'll go to that comment. Just tranquil for a moment. Who shows up? So, golly, 10 people. Let's see here. Holy whoa. I'm not ignoring you, golly. I'm sorry. I will get to your comment. Don't worry. Oh, that's not a Bullet Club shirt. That's the Motor City Machine Guns. This would be a good match. So I guess Carl Anderson isn't showing up yet. So that's good. Motor City Machine Guns for the belt's pretty good. They're just yapping away. So golly, I don't mind the brutal matches. The thing is, again, don't get me wrong. You should not bleed every match. There shouldn't be that every match. Should never happen. If it's incidental, I'm fine with that. Things do happen in the ring. Sometimes you get like a weird cut. I think when it's like a weird cut, you can tell like a pimple pops like on my head. But like there might be something like you can always tell it's a weird cut because it's on a weird spot of the face, or if it's like on the elbow or arm or chest. I'm okay with that. That's part of a wrestling match. I understand things happen during a match. You're going to get cut. You might get beat up a little bit. I think like Dean Ambrose got a cut in his face. Chris Jericho was wearing a bracelet, kind of caught him. The bracelet cut him. I'm fine with it. The thing is, if you're going to have a steel cage match, there really should be some blood. This is a steel cage. This is steel. Steel is greater than this. Even if it's a women's match, and I mean, I don't want to see them be a bloody mess. I don't want to see people be bloody messes. I don't want to see people get potentially lost blood, like heart issues. Wait, what's going on? Who cares? His first one. If I can't say that anymore. But if Asuka went into a steel cage match with Charlotte Flair, There should be blood. You put Braun Strowman in a swamp, a lot of weird things in a swamp. One of them should actually bleed. I can see them taking a stick to each other. I can see them using a rock. You get hit in the head with a rock or hit in the face with a rock, hit in the chest with a rock, you're going to bleed. I don't want to see death. I'm not a big fan of death matches. So whatever. Deanna Prato. If they're going to have a violent match, if they're going to have a Hell in a Cell match, someone should bleed. If they're going to have a street fight, someone should bleed. And it should be pretty obvious. If you get hit in the back with a baseball bat, that hurts. If you get hit in the head with a kendo stick, you should be busted open. I don't want to see crazy, stupid light tube tied on a chair on top of a ladder match. It's not my thing, but if I'm trying to think of a good example. Let's see here, who's a really good example? If Seth Rollins wants to fight Rey Mysterio in a street fight, one of them needs to bleed. If that makes sense. I don't. If they pull out light tubes, I'd be, oh my god, they're pulling out light tubes. I would be shocked. I don't want to see necessarily super set up construction equipment just to hurt yourself, like they did with the John Moxley. The one part, the John Moxley Kenny Omega match where they brought up the mattress thing with barbed wire on it, too much. If they had a steel cage, everything else was fine. That was yeah. Again, if you're going to have a steel cage match, someone should bleed. And I know that sounds old school, it sounds barbaric, it sounds Neanderthal, but that's the way those matches really should be. The swearing's not bad, and I do apologize. That's a very long-winded answer towards probably a very simple question. But again, in every single match, you don't need blood. You have a super grudge match. These two do not like each other. Yes, there should be blood. A bit of blood needed in Extreme Rules. No one bleeds in Extreme Rules. Not good. Sanford Supermax. My ass. I heard stories about Trenton Supermax, but that's a whole other issue. Not because of me, but from what other people said. But you do not need to be a bloody John Cena. You don't have to be. You don't have to. I do not want to hear stories about Sasha Banks passing out because she lost blood during some regular match. John Cena doesn't have to be covered with blood all the time. Again, steel cage match, whole different thing. Raw match, no, it should be fun. It should be bloodless. And again, I'm not a fan of those super Japanese death matches. Oh my god, Jordan Grace looks amazing. I'm gonna say something, but Jordan Grace looks absolutely amazing with makeup on. Normally I'm the other way, but that's okay. Oh wait, the North. Let me get to this very quickly. Calm down. She told someone to calm down. This is wrestling. So we are right here at the women's match. But yeah, you don't have to have bloody matches. Like as a bad example, the women's match should not be bloody. There's no need for it to be bloody. The Tommy Dreamer versus Moose match, yeah, that could have been. Oh my god. Jordan Grace looks absolutely amazing. Who's she dating? She's wrestling someone, I forget, but I got distracted by, I'm sorry, I got distracted by Jordan Grace. And oh my god, look at that see-through material. Deanna Prazo's ass. Oops. I should not be saying things like that, though. I'm sorry. I'm a dirty old man. I feel shame eating cheeseburgers. I do apologize, Golly, Chico, and Sour Note Nubiel. There are things I will rant and rave about. When you have your YouTube channel, you can rant and rave about stuff. They did do a super hype job on they did do the super hype job. Part of it was warranted. Deanna Prato is a good wrestler. Don't knock her. Knock NXT for not using her. But oh my, did she put on that Kona 30 just like everyone else? I did. I bet you out there in the YouTube world did too. What? Oh my, Deanna Prato's cute. Let's get to some more wrestling. Oh, she learned her lesson. Oh, last time when we saw that shot, there was something else there and it wasn't material. This is a darn good match. 9 people. She just can't get in the title run. It's a better thing than they did with Tennille Dashwood. Tennille Dashwood got like first thing title shot. At least they've built her up. They've put her on YouTube shows, podcasts, built her up as a heel. They've done a building job. It's been a very fast building job. I don't mind it though. Deanna Prazo I've seen in NXT. I mean, I boo her because she does my Princess Kimberly's thing, waving to the crowd, the bow, and all that. She's a good wrestler though. Don't take that away from her. And she has potential. It all depends. And oh my God, Jordan Grace is not wearing a bra. Oh my! I just saw that. That's pretty cool. School teacher. I was a former school teacher once too. Oh my god! Oh my god! She used the C word. Oh, bravo! Fujiwara armbar. Oh my god. Um, there's a screenshot for you, folks. Whoa. This has been a good. I'm surprised. This has been a better match than I thought it could be. Maybe Deanna Pratt still wins. Wait, no. Come on, just because I wanted to say something. Let's give it a while. I don't care. That cameraman is getting a good recording. Golly, I said something like that. It wasn't as nice, though. You said a lot better words than what I thought. Trust me. I had stuff in my head. Okay. Yep. Right here. That's next. Jordan Grace has a big dimple on her ass. Jordan Grace is great. Uh-oh. On all my bacon and cheese stuff, bacon cheeseburgers. Good stuff. Not really all Samoa Joe, Elias. Jeez. Tico, I know who's not good. The only person I would take off that list is Elias. I would. If you took Elias off that list, it would be harder. Ben. Samoa Joe just has a viciousness. It also might be my age. I remember when Samoa Joe was in Impact. Talking about Impact. And I get distracted by side boob. I'm going to say Samoa Joe. Might not be the popular opinion. In TNA, he was really good. In NXT, he was amazing. Matt Riddle, Samoa Joe is great. Finn Balor still a better wrestler. See, my thing is I'm old. I remember stuff. I remember Prince Devitt, who was Finn Balor in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He was good. If they allowed Samoa Joe to do the Muscle Buster, that was such a finish. The Muscle Buster was finisher of finishers. The coup de grace just looked like a double stomp. The 1916 looks good. The Muscle Buster was treated like the finisher of finishes. Him, again, in TNA, him and Scott Steiner were amazing. Samoa Joe in NXT was amazing. Matt Riddle, he's put on too many indie matches, and there's a whole indie style thing that kind of gets me every so often. I say Samoa Joe, but if you take out Elias, I mean, we could have a debate that lasts the length of Slammiversary, which reminds me, this is a wrestling show. So, Samoa, I still fond memories of Samoa Joe. Joe, Joe, Banana, Joe, 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 Banana, Joe, Joe, Joe. Remember, one time in NXT, Joe was a killer. I mean, he would put people out, period. He wanted to put people out. He would have true squash matches with the likes of people bigger than it. With I'm the hammer and he's the nail. Whatever his name is. He squashed him. It took like 5 minutes, and you're like, Joe's a freaking killer, man. I say Samoa Joe for 3 of them, or for at least 2, because I don't know how Matt Riddle's career is going to go. For 2 of them, though, I mean, you could go. In basketball, I say there's one A, 1B. Oh, double armbar. Check this out. Diana Pratzon, did I have her on my list? I did not. Wow. Wow. What's up with that? I was really good too. It's not surprising until Carl Anderson shows up. Or EC3. Whatever. Watch my show on YouTube. He was like, when he first came out, him versus AJ Styles was really good. But again, they had history together. When Samoa Joe first came out, he was a stone cold killer. Then they did. WWE does not know how to handle people right, though. That is my biggest complaint against about everyone they bring in. They don't know what to do with them. They bring in EC3. They did nothing with EC3. He sits there with his solo cup. Yeah, man. Wait, I just did that, except for I have a freaking mug of stuff. Good stuff, by the way. 10-24, folks. Next big Impact show is going to be 10-24. That's Bound for Glory. But no, when he was taking on AJ Styles, he was killer. They could have done so much more with them. The fact that they kind of let him go on the slide. NXT, he was amazing. Joe. Joe versus Nakamura. Joe versus Balor. Joe versus freaking anyone was great. Dan Matha. That's him. I'm the hammer. He's the nail. Not this time, Dan Matha. Samoa Joe was the hammer, and Dan Matha was the nail. And I see he was a beast. And TNT was great in every single match. He shows us to the main roster and he goes, I know that's not very scientific or nice, but that's the way it was. Again, I have to kind of feel a little bit. Move on! Trey, Ace Austin, Eddie Edwards, and EC3. Sting's too old. Oh, wait. Once that shows up there, you will see it. Don't worry about that. I'll be right back. I want to refill before match. Okay, we have Ace Austin. Trey's up next. You wish. It's going to be anyone. It's going to be Hobo Tom, but that's okay. No, it could be. It could be very Heath Slater EC3ish. Okay, so here's Eddie Edwards. I do like the fact that they're going through their abbreviated entrances, though. Have my finger on the trigger. Let's see who it is. Yes. Yes. Agent Inevitable. Reset. Bullshit! What the hell is this pile of garbage? Boom! 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 Bruh! You know what? Boom! What? EC3 has to jump him. Eric Young has to jump him. They're oh, more boom! I need a drink. Oh my god! If it wasn't for you guys, I would be out of here. Eric Young! Yes! Oh, baby. Oh, Eric Young's winning. Yes, finally. Oh, that would be good. Let's show some images of this match. He's smart. 10 people, you know what that means. Ouch. Wow, this was a weird card. I'll review it later. I'll get to the back of meat of it later though. Eddie Edwards got fat too. Oh shit. That's a legit busted open spot. You do not cut yourself here. You cut yourself here. Kerry's not winning. Eric Young is. Oh, that would be good. Oh, there's still time. EC3. That's a blade job. That's a blade job. Not here. Here. No. I. Summer Nubial, unfortunately, I cannot. I will be doing this setup. I cannot show as much as I can now. The WWE, and if you ask anyone, I know every YouTuber knows the WWE will zonk you for life if you show more than 6 seconds per match. You literally have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. I can honestly show with the WWE 6 seconds a match. They are complete bastards about it. Myself, Conman167, I can't think of his name. Someone else. Myself, Conman167, someone else, and one other person. 4 of us can tell you, and I'm sure if you go into the YouTube community, they will tell you. No. I'll show any. I'm here to talk about the matches. I will be here tomorrow. I come in late, so I won't be here when the matches start. I'll be here again about 8 o'clock ish. I have to work. I have a job. I have to make money. YouTube hasn't monetized me yet. I'll be here though, so I will do an R show, which is what my normal title is. It's a reaction, review, and recap. Again, the 3 R's of wrestling. But I'll be here though, probably about 7:45 ish. I might miss the first 2 matches. I'm definitely gonna miss the pre-show. I'll try and catch up on my other computer over there, and at least put it up. But I'll be back tomorrow night though, probably pretty close to 8 o'clock. After this, I'll do a recap. This is probably going to be over about 11 ish. I do a recap. I have to change that card for tomorrow, but I'll be back though. WWE is notorious about copyright violations. Anthem has like the $5,000 copyright software. So as long as there's a lot of more of me than that, or if that's really small, that's okay. The thing is, if there's more of that, even if I just put that for WWE, they would say, no, out of here, you fat piece of crap. So, now I'll get to the matches. I'll answer the question. The WWE has like $5 million copyright software. They shove money to YouTube and say, make sure none of our content gets on TV without a WWE okay. Myself and others we can talk about testimony saying the WWE will zonk and copyright you for 90 days. That's a long time. I'm not screwing up to miss Triple Mania for some WWE third third rate pay per view. I'll do what I can. It's not going to be this much though. But I will be back here tomorrow as well, and I'll get to that at the very end too. In fact, I've talked too long, and this is Impact Wrestling. I'll be back though. Don't worry about that. 5 likes. Thank you. If you want to see me do a real show, wait honestly until about I think it's August 22nd, whenever Triple Mania is. Triple Mania, Triple A does not care. They use their own they use copyright material from others absolutely freely. They typically give out free shows, keyword being free. They can't zonk you for it. When AEW gives you, when AEW did Fight for the Fallen, their very first one, I was there in a whole different format. Up here you had AEW, here you had me, up here you had comments, here you had match card. The first time AEW went for their first official pay per view, I tried that. They said, "Get out of here." But I'll be here tomorrow, though. And that's the long answer to a very short question. Fact, more wrestling time. Eric Young looks absolutely amazing, but I'll be back here, though. That's a short answer. I have my breakfast pizza. I'll just be a little bit late. No cheese fries tomorrow. Eric Young is reward. No one's been eliminated yet, though. I'll be here, though. Rich Swan is going back to the shelf. 11 people. You know, that means I have two. No, thank you. You can now start your EC3 music. No, I wish. NWF know who's that. Not yet. Terrible D. This is actually an elimination match, but Eric Young has been eliminated though, and Rich Swann is paying for it as he should. Eric Young won this whole match. Terrible D, you're going on the Hobo list too, by the way. He should be crying in pain. He should be crying in shame. I hope EC3 comes out. Good. Good. You ruined it for so many people. We wanted to see EC3 or Eric Young become champion. We want our nostalgia. We want our drug. We want our nostalgia drug. That's what we need. A figure four. Everyone but EC3's left. Boo. He might have. Jorge touched something. Wow. Yes. Yes. Rich Swann's out of here. Good. Only three people you have left. Trey, Ace Austin, and Eddie Edwards. The ref just told him the spot, too. Yes, I want more Eric Young. I want more Maniacs. This is boring. If not, it might as well be WWE. There's Eddie Edwards. Here we go back to the Impact wrestlers. Eddie Edwards, Trey. Because Austin 316 says, I just effed your wife. That was one of the funniest t shirts around. Trey's still left. He's like out in the ring somewhere. That's good stuff. Slammiversary was good. Oh, I guess Trey's been eliminated. It's just these two? Let's watch some more wrestling. Someone beeped. Someone actually has the timer at ring. Oh, wait, let's see. I heard a poll open. Let's see if we can answer a poll. Lol, TNA. Oh, I'm not. Okay, good. I'm not kicked off. Good. My camera was too big. I hope Ace. Sorry, Nubile, the only person that could save this match. If EC3 jumps Ace Austin at the very end, then this match is redeemable. The moment. Oh, please. Boston Knee Party. Check out Lashley. He never pinned Lashley, did he? Oh, the Hobo list growing. That's good. Oh, I hope so. I so hope so. I don't care as long as EC3 shows up. EC3 shows up, or Carl Anderson, the machine gunner himself, and Doc Gallows show up and just beat up whoever's left in the ring. I'd be okay with that. Eddie Edwards wins. There's still 9 minutes left. I hope so. Chelsea, 9 minutes left. I wonder if his wife comes out and says anything to him. Honey, you did so. Say it, son of a bitch, son of a bitch. I was going to give this a serpent treating. They better do something to change my mind. If not, it's a cheeseburger. Oh, told you I would not fail you. They kill everyone. Yes. Yes. The gun's done. Oh, the magic killer. Magic Killer! Magic Killer! Oh, but they aligned themselves with Eddie Edwards, though. Oh, the Magic Killer! Beers and koozies! Oh my god! That was still a. Oh, can't give it that. Eddie Edwards won, though. Cheeseburger. Who was that at the end? That didn't look like EC3. That was a weird ending. Was that a bearded goatee EC3 who seemed to lose a lot of weight? I don't know, folks, but that was pretty interesting. Let me recap things, then I'm going to call it a night. First of all, I need to thank a whole bunch of people. All you people in the YouTube world, thank you very much. I try to do what I can. Remember, this is copyrighted material I'm showing you. That was EC3. EC3 is coming back. At least they. Oh, I'm not going to say they teased it the right way. October. And I'll be honest, I don't know what's in EC3's contract because I know a lot of wrestlers do the 90-day no compete. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. If EC3 has the 90-day no complete in his clause, August, September, October 24th. I don't know the exact dates, but October 24th is Bound for Glory. Welsh wrestling nerds, bump slugs! Bound for Glory is going to be interesting. In theory, I know EC3 was let go. I don't know when his contract ended. But in theory, from now, 90 days would be in October, though. So that might be EC3's end of his no compete contract. EC3 versus Eddie Edwards. And if the Good Brothers turn on Eddie Edwards and join EC3, oh, that's so good. I just wish they would send me that shiny quarter. But if he's coming back in October, because they had the three people show up. So listen, I will rip people when they're wrong. I will give them all the praise when they're right. The only thing Impact did is they teased three people and they talked about the aces and eights. They got three people. Eric Young is one. Actually, it actually was. It was only because it wasn't EC3 who won the belt, it was definitely at the higher end. I would say, I mean, we might, as pay-per-view as a whole, it was a really good, entertaining cheeseburger pay-per-view. The matches were above the matches were above average, nothing spectacular or mind-blowing, with the exception of the Willie Mack Chris Bay match. That was really good. If again the women's call for what it is, it's not a gauntlet match, it's a battle, it's a Royal Rumble. So I'll call it what it is. A Royal Rumble match, there's always going to be good stuff, only because I picked Kylie Ray, and we got to see the near coups of her, but it was a cheeseburger match. Overall, I'll tell you what, it was. Oh wow, I gave that 2 surf and turf matches. Wow, maybe this was a lot better. Maybe this is leaning. If I had to give a numerical rating, I sour Nubile 8. I can't argue with an 8.5. I would just say an 8. I'm sure we could go back and forth about the finer points of this show. The difference between 8 and 8.5, it's so close. I can't say you're wrong. Okay? And I'm sure maybe in your perspective, me saying it's an 8 out of 10 show, you could see that too. I mean, 8 and 8.5, I'm sure we disagree. Yeah, I give it an 8. I give it an 8. Some people give it an 8.5. How do I say it? At that point, you're just splitting hairs. And they're probably going to be different for each person. My one big thing is Eric Young got pinned. And to me, that kind of dropped it down a little bit, even though he beat and injured Rich Swann. Yeah, that was pretty cool. He didn't win though. Okay, and we wanted to see that new person win, be it EC3. Again, I was 60% EC3, 40% Eric Young coming to this match. Other people would say, oh no, it's 60% Eddie Young, 40% EC3. We could have arguments that last until I have to show up to work tomorrow about what it was. Eric Young did make a statement. I'll give you that. And that's why I didn't mind it as much. If Eric Young just lost and rolled out of the ring and cried, it's a ham sandwich, because it's like you bring in this person, Eric Young, that was a championship from the past. You had him literally do nothing. You had him beat up some people, but you had him do nothing, and I'd be mad. Well, not mad, but upset. He came in, lost, ended Rich Swann's run, so I can see justification in that. We definitely know Eric Young's a heel. He's going to have a much better run in Impact as heel Eric Young than he did in, and I know this is a dirty word, Sanity. Remember them? When they came to WWE, they did absolutely nothing with Sanity. You had so much potential with Sanity. And that's what you chose to do with in WWE. Eric Young as a heel in Impact is going to be amazing. You're not going to have Sanity, but we shall see what happens. Here, no more text messages. Even though I did do a striptease today. That's a whole other issue. So with all that being said, I mean, I could see anywhere from 7.5 to 8.5, depending on personal opinion. Oh, but they just had Eric Young show up. He popped the show for a little bit. I can understand that viewpoint. My thing is, he came in, popped the viewers, and then tried to end the career of Rich Swann. Indeed, that's good. He didn't win, but I can see his to make the pun. I can see his impact in Impact Wrestling. The fact that we did nothing with EC3. See, I would say with Eric Young, you can at least say he lost, but he lost in such a way where he tried to again end the career of Rich Swann. So he went he went heel. He did the heel thing, which I'm perfectly okay with. And he tried to end again Rich Swann. So that's pretty good. Rich Swann versus Chris Bay. Not if they want to sell and make the beating that he took at the hands of Eric Young. Meanwhile, you know what? 1024 comes around. Rich Swann, Chris Bay. I'm all for it. If Chris Bay wants to do heel things, or even if Swinger pokes and continues to poke at Rich Swann to make him make his comeback versus Chris Bay, I can see that. That should not happen until, honestly, Bound for Glory. If it happens anytime sooner, so much for that beatdown by Eric Young. It makes Eric Young look like a putz, and that's being nice. With EC3, with the hint of EC3 showing up, to me, and you guys out there, Sarnobile, WWN, Gale, Tico, Terrible D. Trust me, I almost want to hear your opinions. The fact that they tease EC3 coming in, and with the actions of Eric Young, the Good Brothers showing up, even the Detroit City machine gunners. What are they? The Motor City Machine Guns. Oh, I'm sorry. That makes me want to watch Impact Wrestling. And I'll tell you what, I am so more looking forward to Bound for Glory than I am tomorrow's pay-per-view. It's not even funny. Now, if the WWE do have the women's evolution, that's a whole separate thing. That's over here. SummerSlam's up here. But I'll tell you what, if SummerSlam's up here, and that might be in September, coronavirus. If SummerSlam's, so you have Women's Evolution. Yeah, Women's Evolution's over here. SummerSlam's up here because you don't know what they're going to do. Bound for Glory's right there. And whatever garbage pay-per-view they wanted to do in October for WWE's right there. I mean, and that's the thing. That's mind blown. Now I want to watch. This was a perfect pay-per-view to make you want to watch Impact Wrestling. Again, sorry, newbie, you can watch my show because I do kind of the same thing on Tuesdays. Unless they screw up the schedule, which is a whole other issue. Because I'll be back Tuesday at 8 p.m. normally. But again, I have to be careful. Self-promotion is the mating call of the mute button. It's also the mating call of being kicked out of here. But I want to watch Impact Wrestling more. Not WWE's always going to be there. They're going to be, oh geez, how do I put this? trying to think, because most of the people. Oh, I'll be here. I'll try and get my times straightened up. They had Ringo Starr's happy birthday celebration that screwed up my head, but that's okay. Impact Wrestling. What analogy do I want to use for that? WWE is that, and this sounds terrible. It sounds sexist, but you guys know it's the truth, and so do you ladies. Impact Wrestling is that steady female coworker that will talk to you, but you feel is kind of friended. You know what I mean. She's that female friend. She's always there. She will talk to you about, or she'll try to talk to you about sports, current events, fluffy things. Things that, yeah, seem nice. So that's WWE. WWE is always going to be there. Yeah, every so often you ignore her because she's the fluffy friend. Impact. You're like, whoa. She's that new girl at work. Whoa. Shows a little too much cleavage. Whoa. But every so often she gives you those little nuggets that's saying, hey, what's happening with I? Like every so often she'll come up to you and say, hey, do you follow the NHL? You'll be like, whoa. So you want to follow her. AEW is that girl that shows her ass and her tits, looks flashy, and says, why is the sun yellow? I never realized that. You're like, you know, you have big tits, a round ass, and you don't have a brain though. You you get what I'm saying. Again, WWE is always gonna be there. Impact, it's on that verge, and AEW is gonna be like all showing like, yeah, like just go over there and let me stare at you. Bend over every so often, and I'm happy. This one is like, oh, she's cute, and she knows NHL. Indeed. And then WWE's like, yeah, you have nothing physically going for you, but football, pro wrestling, hockey. You ask me what my favorite beer is. You're cool in my book. Facts. Yes, those are facts. There's because then there's OE, then there's one more. Then there's Ring of Honor, where you're like, I don't care about you. You're not that attractive looking. And when you talk to me, it makes no sense. So yeah, again, WWE, Impact, AEW, Ring of Honor. And trust me, guys and women, you know those people. It may sound terrible, it may sound sexist, but I'm right. ATM Impact is my favorite show out of the four. Impact I've been watching Impact ever since the Hardys, and I think I watched Impact for a while. Hogan got involved and ruined it for me. I'll be honest. Hulk Hogan ruined Impact for me because it's all Hulk Hogan and everyone else. When the Hardys got involved, when Matt Hardy became his transformation to broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero and all that stuff, I'm like, this seems new. It's engaging. I'll be honest. That looks cool shooting fireworks at people. Matt Hardy's and Jeff Hardy's first wrestling match together at the Hardy compound, the final deletion. That looked like a wrestling match my friends and I would have had. We would set up a ring between 4 trees, none of them being nowhere near a square, but then say, hey, we have fireworks. Cool. Can we shoot them at each other? Might as well. So that got me back into Impact Wrestling because when I first saw, I'm like, oh, this is something new. And then I watched it for a while and I'm like, really? This is all the bad WWE. Samoa Joe got involved. You heard names like AJ Styles, Kid Cash, people that could wrestle. The X Division, I absolutely love the X Division. I would watch Impact Wrestling back in the day for one reason, and that was the X Division. That was the best. Everything else was complete and utter garbage. The women's division back in the day, the Knockouts division, the Knockout Tag Team division, they were terrible. Well, wrestling wise, they were terrible. Oh my God, did they have some bodies though? But just like anything else, think about the girls you've gone out with. The one with a hot body and no brains. Yeah, she's fun for that one or a few nights. After that, you're like, and she asks the same question. Why is the sky blue? You're just like, you dumb bitch. What did I ever see in you? The first thing you say, yeah, I know what I saw in you. I saw things I probably shouldn't mention on YouTube. Decay got you back into Impact. To me, it was Jeff Hardy. Jeff and Matt Hardy, they got me back into Impact. I'm like, only because I remember them. Have a good night. Yes, no problem. No problem. I'll be back tomorrow. Don't worry about that. I'll go on my rant and rave, do my recap, and then I'm probably playing video games for a little bit. We'll see. I have to go through other stuff. Maybe no video games tonight. Maybe just finishing off beverage. But I mean, they impacted things that the WWE did with their women just to copy what you two do. Ken Bumpslicks, you're always welcome on this channel. We have to figure out a way how to like Skype or something one day, but I have to get new computer setups and do stuff and make money, by the way. That's a whole separate issue. The Impact Knockouts division, I'll leave with my thoughts. Yeah, it was fun to watch for that 1 or 2 matches, and you're like, I see the same tits and ass every time. Nope. Daphne's cute. Daphne's bonkers, though. Oh, yeah, Madison Rain. I like that ass. I'm not getting that, though. WWE did that, too. They would have just go back to last week. The karaoke. Terrible. That reminded me so much of why I turned off WWE in the first place. Awesome. I do like that. One day, it would just be fun. I have to figure stuff out, though. But now, Impact's figured out their woman wrestling. And I'll tell you what, Impact, and we could argue until the sun came up, and I said, oh shit, I have to sober up and go to work. Too soon. We could argue day and night over which is a better division, NXT women's division or Impact's women's division. It's all going to be what you prefer. NXT is up there. I'll tell you what, Impact I think is equal to NXT's women. Those two are dead heat because you have certain jobbers, even though they're really good at their job. Aaliyah is an eternal NXT woman. Alicia Edwards is never going to win a match. So for each person, you can say there's one of each person. With that being said, Impact's men's is getting much better. They do the more cinematic stuff more goofily, tongue-in-cheek, maybe, is a better way to say it. So, yeah, it's not real, but it's entertaining, and it leads to certain things. It's brilliant, but as is the knockouts. You're right. Listen, I can understand if you say NXT Women's is better than knockouts. If they're 1A and 1B, I'm not going to argue that. You could say the other way, like I do this. It's 1A, 1B. You're just arguing fine points. Like I think I mentioned earlier, it's like with basketball, mainly because I'm old. To me, Wilt Chamberlain is 1A, Michael Jordan is 1B. Depending on generations, it fluctuates. LeBron's actually a little bit lower than most people. I put LeBron lower than most people would, but I have a little bit more history behind me. Wilt Chamberlain's 1A, Michael Jordan's 1B. Depending who you argue with, those two always seem to be in the conversation. Same NXT Women's, Impact's Women. Hard to define. Most people do agree AEW's Women's down here. WWE falls somewhere in the middle. And then you have things like Shimmer. Oh, what's the other one? I think the one in Japan, Shimmer. Women of Honor. And when they show up in indie shows. So again, there's argument, but for the most part, people start to say the same thing. The men are getting better in Impact. Again, the backstage stuff is kind of goofy. It's meant to be goofy, though, and I can appreciate that. WWE's goofy for goofy's sake. Not so good. AEW's wrestling can be on the goofy side because that's the way they want to be. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's not so good. Again, I said this already. Cody Rhodes in no way should be having a 20-minute match with Sonny Kiss. That should be a 5-minute squash match. Cody wins, destroys Sonny Kiss, and that's the end of that. Shouldn't last 20 minutes. Lance Archer comes in, destroys some jobber in 2 minutes. Sounds about right. John Moxley has a competitive match with Brian Cage. Sounds about right. The AEW tag team, utterly amazing. They have all the talent in the world. Some are goofy, some are serious, but there's a really good mix to it. WWE's tag team is, to me, very formulaic. Big guy, small guy, big guy, small guy, or big guy, small guy. Small guy gets beat up, gets double teamed by heel team a lot, has to hot tag the big guy. Big guy comes and cleans house. Yeah, the heel's big is powerful. The heel small is tends to be cowardly. Very formulaic. AEW is all over the place. You have no clue, with the exception of probably the Good Brothers, the North. You know who the Deaners are. You used to know who the Desi Hit Squad was. There's a few other tag teams. It's all hit or miss though. With Impact. And one thing I did learn from economics is that if you have a good product, a bad product, and an inconsistent product, people won't always choose a good product over everything else. With a bad product, they will choose the bad product, ironically, over the inconsistent product. Because at least with a bad product, they know what they're getting. The inconsistent product could be amazing, could be terrible. The bad product is always bad. People know what they're getting, though. It's a very safe option for them. Impact tag team, very inconsistent. The men tends to be towards the better. The women are the best. WWE tends to be good. High tend to be good. Every so often, it's bad. And when it's bad, you know it's bad. AEW is that weird thing where it's inconsistent. So it's hard to tell. And then you have Ring of Honor and a whole bunch of other things where you're just like, I have no clue what you're talking about. So that being said, those are my opinions about the state of professional wrestling. I do apologize for rambling on. Let's get to the recap, and then I'm doing something else. Actually, I have to clean up a little bit. So we start off here. A little match here. We have the two of the three rascals take on the machine guns. Good stuff. Motor Machine Guns win. And again, a really good match. Nothing spectacular. So I held off a little bit. It's a good cheeseburger match, though. Then we have the women's Battle Royal. Battle Royals are rarely very great. With this, Kylie Ray won. So Kylie Ray won. Kind of happy about that. We'll see the thing with the passion of it. If you're not passionate about it, you're not going to make a YouTube channel about it. If you're not passionate about it, you're going to say, I don't care. Like, and this is probably a great analogy, but you're probably more passionate about soccer than I am because you've been exposed to it longer. I enjoy soccer every 4 years for the World Cup with the MLS. I'm like, whatever. And then American football, I've been exposed to it forever. You're like, I like whoever. I've been watching professional wrestling since the late 70s, early 80s. And a little bit about my passion of it. When my sister would go to tap dancing and ballet, I had to go with her because I was still too young to be left at home by myself. But the one thing I would do as soon as I got home, oh, you're Welsh, you should love soccer. Whole other issue. But the one thing when I got home from my sister's ballet and tap dancing lesson is that I would watch the old AWA and WCCW on ESPN. You see Baron von Rathsky, Skandar Akbar, the Jumping Bomb Angels, Colonel De Beers, Jay Strongbow, Bill Dundee, Jerry the King Lawler, the Fabulous Freebirds, the Von Erichs, all the Von Erichs, by the way, and so many wrestlers, the Moondogs, and you would see them constantly, and there was something that's like, Colonel De Beers is this evil prick. He's this guy who believes in apartheid. Skandar Akbar is the heel. Jay Strongbow doesn't like Colonel De Beers because Jay Strongbow is the strong Native American. Colonel De Beers wants to oppress him. You can understand that. Coco Beware, the flamboyant black person, he was amazing. When I wanted to wrestle, I wanted to be like Coco Beware because he had the brain buster and he could fly off the top ropes and he was cool and he had the bird. I mean, he had the bird. You wanted to see the bird. The British Bulldogs, they had Matilda. But there were so many things that lured at least myself in as a kid. And you're like watching this, you're like, yeah, it looks competitive enough, especially back then. You cannot tell me you did not pick that guy from some southern bar to face this guy from the other city's southern bar and tell him to fight. It looked that real. So again, with the passion, you have to really enjoy it. There's the old saying, if you love what you're doing, if you love your work, it doesn't feel like work. If I did not like doing this, I wouldn't do it because I'm not even getting paid for this. I'd like to get paid for it one day. If I did, that's great. If not, I could live without. Again, being a teacher at certain levels was fun. I'll tell you what, when I became a college's adjunct professor, I'm like, oh my God, I should get paid for this. Whereas being in the elementary system, I'm like, I better get paid for this. That's a whole different thing. So with passion, again, soccer 4 times a year, I become ole, 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 because I I believe that. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. And I'll be going crazy for like a couple, like a month or two, every 4 years. I go absolutely soccer bonkers. Then I spend it all, and I'm like, okay, World Cup's over. Don't get me talking about the Women's World Cup. I think I sewed my socks up during their matches. But yeah, World Cup. I love my country. Go USA. I know the Germans and Brazils are going to beat us up, but still, ole, 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 ole. Only time I get passionate about soccer, and do not dare turn that channel from anything other than soccer, is during the World Cup. That's just the way I am. The rest of the year, I have no idea who Bayern Munich's playing. I had no idea Bayern Munich actually had a team. Oh, again, it's not one of those things I extremely care about. I get excited about. You have to get excited about certain things, or you're going to be just a bump on a log. And some people take to that, some people won't. That's the way it is. I'll say one of my good friends, Jorge, and we talk because he was a professional wrestler. He's a professional wrestling fan. I was in the ring once, so I kind of know that. I pass on my experiences. He's like, and I told him how we were taught to run the ropes, and he's like, "Holy shit, you were actually taught the right way to run the ropes." So when like I would tell him stories about, yeah, we were taught to run the ropes, with your top arm over the rope, bounce off the second rope, and then you go off. And he's like, yeah, that's the right way to do it. How about the back bump? Well, we were taught to do the back bump, fold your arms across your chest, take your bump, and right before you go down, you spread your arms out. He's like, I've heard of that before. So there were things that we could connect with. We connected with professional wrestling. I did it once, he did it much more longer. I thoroughly enjoyed his stories. I would give him odd bits of wrestling knowledge. He's like, so well, who do you think? For me, it's acting. See, acting's okay. I can understand it. I've never had a good experience with a woman though, who was an actor. So, but I'm okay with it. As a teacher, you're actually kind of half actor, half teacher, because you have to convey to a bunch of people who, if you're in anything less than anything less than college, don't necessarily want to be there. And you try to have to make it impassioned for them. Because trust me, and I've seen it both ways. If you are a boring teacher, one, I will be put to sleep. If I'm a boring teacher, if I'm going over, honestly, as a teacher, if I knew I was going over a boring subject, I would tell the class, this is going to be boring. Nothing I can do about it. I'll try. Most of them 90% of them understood. 10%, they could care less anyway. But when I had teachers, if now we're going to go over the principles and the dynamics of supply and demand, I'd just be like, so where it's like, now we're going to do an activity about supply and demand. Who wants to be the consumer? Who wants to be the company? So again, I understand that, but I'm getting way too off a tangent, and it's getting later and later too. So that means this video is going longer and less people are watching. So let's see here. So with this match, this again for what it was, Kylie Ray won. That was awesome. It's good to see Kylie Ray win something. And she just has an amazing ass. Kylie Ray, not so much, but that's okay. Moose. On Tommy Dreamer, Moose won as he should win, retains his TNA championship. Again, much expected from a match between those two. Let's see here. The North defeated Sami Callihan and Ken Shamrock. That was a surprise because I figured these two would get it be that oddball tag team. They kind of fight and argue about stuff. Ooh, as they go on. North again, much more tag team continuity. The North win though. Can't really complain. Again, a good solid cheeseburger match. This was a shocker. Deonna Purrazzo, who has an amazing ass with see-through pants, got a little bit thick. The Corona 30. Taking on Jordynne Grace, who looked absolutely stunning. Jordynne Grace, even though she's cute with makeup, looked absolutely stunning with makeup. Because normally she looks cute without makeup. Oh my god, with makeup, she's freaking amazing. Whoever is making sweet, tender love to her, power to you, man. Hey, Deonna Purrazzo. I'm single, though. Deonna Purrazzo won, and actually a really good match. I was shocked. To me, this was a surf and turf match. Hey, I'm single, Deonna. And Kylie Ray, don't worry about Deonna Purrazzo. I'm single, too. Then Chris Bay taking on the Mac. Oh my god, that was fun. It was everything Impact was and should be. Even though Willie Mack isn't your stereotypical X Division champion, he carries the belt, he does all the X Division stuff. That was another surfing. See, this is why Impact Wrestling, you would never say that AEW had a woman's surf and turf match. Every so often with WWE, you can, but Impact, yeah, yeah, it would. So sad. But see, then the bad thing about that, I've heard through the grapevine many stories about people that have dated wrestlers that that are or aren't wrestlers, and they're just all screwed up. Don't listen. Some have truly happy relations, and to all those people, power to you. Other people, I mean, if you said, "Would you want to date Ashley Flair?" My answer would be no. That Flair family's cursed. I mean, if I wanted to date, what's her face, Von Erich? Hell no. That whole Von Erich family's cursed. I'm not putting my family through that nonsense. Granted, it makes absolutely no sense. But Deonna Purrazzo, and she has that right body type too. Where, and this will be my last tangent I go off on. She's not super hot anymore, but she has that womanly body frame, which is good. And what I mean by that is that I can't. Deonna Purrazzo actually is really cute. Now that I think about it, I can't see her ribs, which is always a plus. Because trust me, I only have I think 3 requirements for like women I date now, which is either sad or good. Maybe 4, depending. 1, you have to be a naturally born woman. Some people hate me for saying that. That works for me. Naturally born woman. Came out all natural woman parts, nothing a doctor had to attach or take away. Natural woman. 2, you have to be a little bit smaller than me. I'm a big guy. I don't want to date women bigger than me because that tends to be bad. I have, and it's not bad, but we haven't seen each other for long. So I do not want to fit in your shadow. 3, even though I don't want to fit in your shadow, I don't want you to be a walking skeleton. I do not want to rub your back, and the first thing I feel is your ribs and vertebrae. If I can see your ribs and individual vertebrae, not happening. And be a little bit educated. That's all I ask for. So, 4 requirements, ladies. I think they're fairly simple. and we can discuss finer points later in private. So again, that was a really good match, and Deonna Purrazzo just looks cute too. Again, she put on that COVID-13, which honestly makes her look like an actual woman. Doesn't make her look starved. It doesn't make her look anorexic. Doesn't make her look tiny. Doesn't make her look like a schoolgirl. She looks like a 30-year-old woman. Not necessarily a bad thing. And that match was good. Then, then we went to the main event. Well, we did go to the main event then. That was fun. The surprise was Eric Young. Finally, because they had Rich Swann. I swear to God, I was going to turn off the stream and boo Impact and wish dead fish in the bikini bottoms of Madison Rain for a long time. But no, Rich Swann came out, but then Eric Young came out. This was good. Eric Young did lose early. I don't know what happened to Trey. Trey died or something during the match. Who cares what happened to Trey? He did get eliminated by Rich Swann, but then he absolutely destroyed Rich Swann. That'd be cool. I wonder how Deonna would look in that chair. I'd honestly have to get Deonna Purrazzo a better chair now that I think about it. Because I can sit in the Hobo chair, but she needs like a throne or something. Again, whole other issue, whole other tangent. I'm talking way too much. I've talked for 41 minutes about nonsense stuff, so I got to end this soon. He destroyed Rich Swann. Ace Austin took advantage of that. Eddie Edwards then destroyed Ace Edwards. The Good Brothers came out. Wow, wow, wow. It was too sweet for life. Eric Young did come out looking really good. He looked like he was back in shape. He looked very focused with a shaved head and gravelly voice. Oh, that gravelly voice sounded so freaking good. That's the way Eric Young should always talk. And he did come out in shape, a better shape than he was in as Insanity, but WWE screwed him over Insanity. Terrible mistake. Eddie Edwards did win. He is the new Impact champion with the help a little bit towards the end with the Good Brothers. So we'll see what that goes. And then at the end, they teased. So that was cool. So overall, oh wow. I know there were only the 2 surf and turf matches. I'll tell you what, it went by so fast. It was such a joy to watch. Again, all the people over there in chat, thank you so much. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. Again, thank you guys so much. You let me put in what I could. Thank you, Impact Wrestling, for not being total jerks and allow me to promote you a little bit. I don't care. Free promotion. People are going to watch Impact now. Gotta like that. And thank you, my YouTube audience, for actually putting up with some of the rantings and ravings of the only Hobo Tom. So thank you very much. And on that note, to get to Bump Slicks or WWN, apparently, according to the Impact Wrestling YouTube channel, EC3 will be turning this Tuesday. As long as it's only in a cameo, he should not wrestle again until 10/24 for Bound for Glory. And even then, he should take on Eddie Edwards and crush him for the belt. All I have to say. So I'd like to thank, again, everyone for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Again, you guys over here in chat, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. Thank you guys so much. And I have, stuff to do. I have to get. Do I really have to get ready for WWE? I guess I will. That's okay. Everyone else have a good night. Not the morning yet. Take care. And I'm so happy I don't have to be at work until 11 tomorrow. Bye.